What we're looking at here today is a SMC Park Avenue II ceiling fan, commonly known as the DC42. It's a 3-speed electrically reversible fan, and it dates to April of 1992. It is in the bright brass finish, paired with a set of walnut stencil blades that are reversible to plain on top. And the Park Avenue II is definitely one of SMC's more famous models, as you pretty much see a lot of these in older settings. And it uses a, I believe, 153 millimeter motor with a roughly around 10-degree blade pitch. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the fan. And you see, obviously it's in the bright brass finish, but there's really no like stickers or anything up top. And the walnut stencil blades that are reversible to walnut on the other side. And then you got your standard of fare SMC Oreo pull fob. Very nice touch. I really like those fobs. They're definitely some of my favorites. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this fan started and I'll explain more about it. So the Park Avenue II was definitely one of SMC's more common models. They were sold at Kmart at some point in time, and I believe possibly Sears, especially in like Canada. So the Park Avenue II had quite a few finish options. They had a couple different relabels too. But the finish options for these came in bright brass, antique brass, and white brass. And they also came with, instead of stencil blades, you could get these with tight weave cane. There is also a 5-blade version of the DC42, but I believe that was exclusive to Canada only. This one in particular, I got from the Midwest Fan Collector at Fanimation this last August. I forget how much I actually paid for this, but if you're seeing this video, Nick, I really appreciate this fan, man. This thing is one of my like top childhood fans of all time, as my great uncle had 2 of these in his home, and I believe they are still there to this very day. And I want to say they're both in antique brass with tight weave cane. So, but I've seen the stencil ones before out in the wild at this restaurant I used to frequent in my hometown when I was a little kid. So it's nothing new to see DC42s with stencil for me. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and crank her to medium and see what this fan does. And these fans tend to go off speed instead of blade pitch. But these fans do actually put out a pretty good airflow for a fan of its size. I had a DC52 at one time with the pointed tip cane blades, but I ended up pretty much parting that thing out, as I'm not a fan of the DC52 as I am the DC42. But I can't really think of that much else to say. Just definitely glad I have a childhood fan for me. The other most sought after childhood fan that I'm currently after is an SMC U42. My grandparents had 2 of those in their home, and they were in antique brass with a 3 fitter where the lights kind of just like go down into like kind of like a triangle shape. I can't explain what the fitter is, but I have a fitter similar on a crest that I have, and then a white and brass 42-inch U42 with a 3 turtle fitter in brass. Anyways, we're gonna crank this fan to high and let's see what this fan does. Now, as you see, this thing goes off purely speed, but I can definitely feel a breeze out of this little fan right here. And you can kind of see that, how much it flies. Now we're going to do spin down. And I forgot to mention, I did get this fan new in box, by the way. So everything you see is complete. I got everything to this fan, even its mounting system, but I just have it up on my test rig / dining room install for the time being. I may end up putting this fan on my fan display. I haven't decided yet, but it's definitely going to be staying up for a while. And if I do, I may pair a U52 beside it just to have like a little SMC recreation of my childhood. Pretty much go on that. And I forgot to note, the Global Winds ones came in white and brass and black and brass, and they had square-tipped radial stencil blades, which those are hella cool. And if I ever find one of those, I'd be pretty happy with that too. But there you folks have it. This is the SMC Park Avenue II ceiling fan, known as the DC42. This is the Ginger Fan Man 92 here. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a wonderful day and take care.